Welcome to another episode of the Sports Shed podcast. I am your host, Efren. To my immediate left is Cheddar, and to our immediate left on the screen itself, it's Zach. How's everybody doing on a Saturday morning?
Bada bing, bada boom. Nation worldwide as I step in the room. That's how I
Pretty
feel today.
good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
We're gonna get going and start with the World Series Game One. The Blue Jays actually burying the Dodgers in the sixth inning by scoring 9 runs. Part of that was a grand slam by Addison Barger. I'm just happy the Blue Jays won 11-4. Like I said, I wanted the Blue Jays or the Mariners to win and not the Dodgers. Just because I want to see someone else win, to be honest. But again, we pretty much kind of predicted that if it would have been the Blue Jays, we actually assumed that well, actually I should say Zachary actually said they have a better chance of scoring double digits runs in every single game in the World Series, more so than any other team against the Dodgers, if the Dodgers, which eventually they did, would end up in the World Series. So nice call, Zach, on the double digit runs already in game one.
Yeah, I figured that looking at how the Blue Jays have played this postseason, hitting wise, they've, been the best one of, if not the best. And I figured that if they just had a better chance, um, especially at hitting this Dodgers bullpen, which was struggling in the regular season, but they've really shown up in these playoffs. Um, they've just been more consistent throughout the playoffs, more than the Mariners were at scoring runs. Not even like double digit runs, but which they were doing, but just consistently scoring like I don't know, like 4 or 5 runs. That's why I was like, I think the Blue Jays just have a better chance just off of that, and then that showed in Game One.
You, do you know what Toronto is good at there? Toronto is good at scoring more than one run in an inning.
Not really sure what this was. I'm not really sure what he's doing there, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
know, because in playoffs, you really want to keep teams to score one run during during innings. You don't want them to score more than one run.
You okay today, Cheddar?
What?
You okay today?
Yeah,
Okay, just
trying to
making
I'm
sure.
trying to
Just making sure.
simplify it for the Canadian fans. Um,
Yeah, I think the Canadian fans are actually enjoying this a little bit more than we are down here.
I'm
Just saying.
I'm just it's I don't know. I feel like they only watch hockey, so like they
No, they show
so
up for the
like
sports.
Toronto. This is I get this. I'm glad you guys are in the World Series against the Dodgers. Um, just beat the Dodgers.
Listen, just to let you know, Canada, regarding him saying that you just seem to watch either baseball or hockey or what have you, he does not speak for us. Just to let you know, we speak our own
No, I
minds.
said they only
No, no.
watch.
What we're saying is that he's not speaking for the show. He's speaking
Oh
for
no, I'm
himself.
speaking for me and
I,
experience.
well, we want to protect ourselves because we actually like Canada. I don't want them to think that we're uh, casting a hasty generalization over everyone.
Oh, I am. No, I'm joking. Um, I want Toronto to beat the Dodgers just because who wants the Dodgers to win besides California? Like, let's be honest here, Japan. Like,
Yeah, I think
You done over there, bro? You done over there?
yeah,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
good to move.
yeah. We're gonna move forward
well, I just
before Cheddar gets us all. So,
I just wanted to say
go ahead,
that
Zach.
for at least for Canada fans when they say they only watch hockey, I mean, when they have especially when they have a good team, I mean, they show out. I mean, them Blue Jays games are packed. When the
Yeah, you
Raptors
could.
won when the
They could.
Raptors won their championship, they're packed. I mean, like
They can
it's their
show out for the support their Toronto teams. Go ahead, you know what I mean. But the problem is they don't know what's going on there. They just know their team's good.
Again, he
I
does
think
not
they
speak.
understand. I
Again,
think
he
they
does not.
understand the game,
No,
bro.
I'm just.
I'm just speaking from the people I talk to that are Canadian.
Th-
That's all I'm speaking to.
he's speaking about specific Canadians
Oh
people.
yes,
I'm
100%.
not. I'm not. We're not with him. He's speaking on his own. Just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah, where's my money?
The only thing I want to say is regarding Canada is that I missed the Montreal Expos. I would love for Montreal to get an expansion team and I
They
want them
should. They
and,
really should.
and I want them to bring back the uniform. Obviously, outside of my favorite team, obviously just goes with everybody else. Montreal Expos uniform is and Caps is one of my favorite uniforms of all time.
Do you know who I really want Canada to get a team on? Is the NFL. Like, I really want Canada to have an NFL team.
That's gonna be tough when they have Canadian Football League up there. That's it. I don't know how that
Like,
would work or anything, but I don't know how that
I'm
goes.
just saying, let's be honest here. Canadian Football League over to NFL.
I don't know. When I think NFL,
All right, we're moving on from
I don't
Canada
think
because this
Canada.
dude's gonna get us in trouble.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean, it would be cool.
I think Canada is basically saying, "Can you guys move on because we're gonna go after chatter." So
that's fine.
With that being said, we're gonna move on right into the NCAA. We're gonna talk about college football right away here. Actually, quite some interesting matches. The first one, the big one, really scrolling right down the screen here.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Ole Miss at Oklahoma.
LSU, baby.
Sorry, I'm
sorry.
not gonna listen to this guy, bro. With everything is not about LSU, the Giants.
I was doing your kickoff
Rangers,
thing, your guys' kickoff thing. You know,
dude, we don't even listen to you when you do that. I just say it in my mind, bro, because this is when I say it and then you do that. It's just, I don't be honest with you, it's a little disgusting when you say it, bro. That's how I feel.
I could have did this. I could have did this.
Number 8, number 8, Ole Miss at number 13, Oklahoma. 6-1 Ole Miss, 3-1 in the SEC. Oklahoma both 6-1 as well, but 2-1 in the SEC. I think obviously I'm gonna go for Oklahoma. Zachary, first of all, I'm not being biased.
Well, then again, the defense is crazy.
First of all, I'm not being. It'd be different if they're 1-6 and I see Oklahoma's gonna win, but you got Oklahoma who has a ferocious, and I mean a nasty, just wants to beat the crap out of you and bury you alive on the field type of defense.
That's morbid.
I must say this every weekend, and I don't care. Thank you, Mr. Benelux, for coming back. Because as soon as you came back, that defense I knew at some point was going to be electrifying. I've got Oklahoma. I think it's going to be. I honestly don't know. I don't think it's going to be as high scoring because Ole Miss is known for their offense, and rightly so. But I think Oklahoma is going to hold them under 21 points. That's my prediction. I got Oklahoma.
This is my unbiased opinion.
Like you have one.
I'm going Ole Miss just because I don't think Oklahoma's going to score. Score enough is what I mean by that, because their quarterback is very iffy. I don't think the hand is fully healthy. I just think it's absolute bull that he's playing. I just think Ole Miss is going to win the game. Not by a lot. It's going to be close, though. Probably like a one-score game.
As far as the hand with Mateer, I mean, they said his hand is fine. I'm not gonna say it is, and I'm not gonna say it's not. I'm not a medical doctor. They haven't put it out there. They're basically saying he's fine. And listen, a person knows their own body. Now, if they want to go out there and play the way they want to play that way, potentially still not fully recovered, that's on him. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping that I have to trust the medical people and that Mateer will not put Oklahoma in harm's way.
True.
That's the only thing I have.
Carson Wentz is doing it with the Vikings, so
yeah. Well, that's Carson Wentz. That's old news.
That's true.
You got anything on the OU game, Zach?
So my take on this is, what I'm looking at is Ole Miss is very run heavy from what I'm seeing, and we're a really good run defense. So I think we are going to hold Ole Miss to, they're not going to score a lot of points on us. And I think Mateer, I feel like he hears these talks about how he is kind of iffy, how he does make bad decisions at some point. I think he's going to have a very good game. I don't think he's going to have a crazy spectacular game, but I think he's going to stay away from making a costly mistake this game. I think he's going to put up enough points, and I think Oklahoma is going to come away with a win, probably each team scoring in the 20s. I don't have an exact score, but I think our defense is going to show up. I think we're going to handle the run game for the most part, and I think Oklahoma will come away with the win.
And you said that real quick. Oklahoma's defense is allowing less than 10 points a game.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not.
we
I'm
knew
not.
that.
I'm not saying Ole Miss is going to score less than 10 points. I'm never going to say that because Ole Miss is a pretty damn good
Well, Lane
offense.
Kiffin's a good coach.
No,
But here's
they'll score more than that. They'll
right.
score more than that.
But like you said with the rushing defense, we're the number one rushing defense in the entire country, allowing 80 yards rushing per game. Second is Ohio State. So we're in pretty decent company as far as I'm concerned. But at the end of the day, I think it's gonna come down to defense. I think in this game, and hoping Oklahoma comes up with the win. Um, excuse me. Let's see here. All right. What's the next slate we have? There we go. All right. Just real quick, only because they're both ranked. Missouri 15 at Vanderbilt number 10. You know what? I like a good Cinderella story. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be rooting against OU, maybe. I won't be, but I'm gonna be rooting for Vanderbilt the rest of the season. I like a good Cinderella story. We don't to me, Vanderbilt is in the SEC. To me, forgive me, I don't mean no disrespect to Vanderbilt over down in Nashville, Tennessee, but they're kind of like a mid-major, so to speak, comparison. I'm being serious. I'm not trying to disrespect Vanderbilt. I'm saying in comparison, them being in the SEC.
So you're doing a pity party for
I'm
Vanderbilt.
not doing a pity party. I'm not doing a pity party. My name is not Nick Saban. So anyway, all right. So cut that out. I'm just saying they're not a football program. They're not an athletic program as far as being known for that. Okay, they're known for being the Harvard of the South. That's what they're known for. So
It's
with
just
that being said, I'm sorry, Zachary. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's just a team in a power conference that is normally last, and they're actually really good. So it's like it's kind of like the same thing with like Kentucky. Like they're usually never good, and then they're just having this sort of season. You know,
Pavia, he's now one of the Heisman candidates right now, one of the top 4 Heisman candidates.
and it's like Indiana last year. I mean,
Exactly. So that's who I have. We all know. I think we all know what Cheddar's gonna root for.
100%.
He's gonna root. He's gonna. Oh please! I thought you were gonna say Missouri because
Why?
they beat LSU. That's why I thought you were gonna.
Why would I pick Missouri?
Because usually you tend to be a hater more than anybody else.
No, I'm not a hater, man. I'm realistic.
Okay, I'm not gonna even ask Zachary that because his expression said it all. Moving on to the next game. Go Vandy.
I
Zachary.
got Vanderbilt.
You got Vanderbilt.
Everybody's biased here.
The next one that I wrote down that I think is kind of like intriguing to me in a way is Stanford at Miami.
Oh,
Stanford is 3-4 at Miami, who's 5-1. Miami is number 9. Again, I'm a little upset that they're still in the top 10. I don't believe they should be. They should be somewhere between 11 and 15. That's my take. But if Miami is not careful, I feel that this could be a trap game for them. Stanford is 3-4. But I'm still gonna pick Miami. Miami is favored by 28.5. But I don't know why. Stanford 3-4 seems to be like a Stanford of a being 7-1 or 6-1. I don't know why. It's just more of a gut feeling. But I got Miami winning in double digits.
I got Miami.
I don't even think this game is worth talking about. I think Miami is just gonna blow them out. I don't know about
that.
I don't think
Carson Beck's not that good, bro.
I don't think they'll cover 20.5, but I still think they'll blow them out by like 20 something. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Miami. But lately, whatever I pick usually doesn't happen. So
no point in going over that game, Efren.
There you go. So the next one is number 3 Texas A&M, who is undefeated 7-0 at LSU. Number 25.
Can I go first? Can I go first? Let me go first.
No. Save yours for last. Save yours for last.
I'm not making. I wasn't gonna make a prediction. I was just doing Texas A&M. Number 3 7-0 at LSU. Number 20 at 5-2. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get this over with. Texas A&M is gonna win, and as a result of that, LSU will officially, in my opinion, will officially be eliminated from the playoff contention. Go ahead, Zach.
I got Texas A&M. There's nothing more that needs to be said.
I got Texas A&M because Nussmeier is
Don't.
listen. He is absolutely buns, man. He's a bum on the side of the street.
Hold on 1 second.
What happened?
I gotta get my pen.
Look at that's how bad Garrett Nussmeier is, man. He made Mr. Drip himself drop a pen, bro. That's crazy. I never seen him lose a pen ever.
Actually, I have. I'm good at not letting anybody know till now. I don't know about this quarterback. He's talking about LSU,
He's
but
horrible.
at the end of the day, I think if the second LSU loses their third game, it's over for them.
Remember, I
And,
told you he's like. Remember, I told you he's like. He kind of reminds me of like Zach Mettenberger. Yeah,
He's bad.
I even know. I even remember who he is.
that's like
That's
who
how
he
long
is.
it's been.
Let's just say he was supposed to be the number 1 pick this year coming out in the draft.
I don't know where you heard that from, dude, but even I never heard that one.
Yeah,
No offense.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
okay.
pretty sure that was supposed to be Arch Manning, and it's
No,
not.
Arch
Yeah.
Manning is never coming out this year.
Well, if
So-
he was
So
actually,
the people that believe that were just
Nobody.
dumb.
if he actually
No, he
played
wouldn't have
like
come out.
people expected
No.
him to, he can actually come out of the draft this year. The problem is the way he's
Yes,
playing.
I agree.
I believe
problem
that,
is
but
the
he
way
would
he's-
not.
If he was projected as the number 1 overall pick, I guarantee he'd come out.
No, because if you project the number 1 overall pick, he just do it next year too.
Next year's not a guarantee.
That is
I guarantee. I don't know
You're
him.
putting your
Obviously,
stamp of
it's his
approval
decision.
on it.
But if I had to take a guess, if you're a number 1 pick coming out after 3 years of college and you're projected number 1 overall pick, I'm almost positive he would do it as well as anybody else would. But you know what? You're right though. I can't speak for somebody I don't know. So
Yep. You're right.
Here's my thing. I unfortunately, the name Manning is still gonna come up. All right. And it's synonymous with greatness. I get that. But until
Waiting for the kicker.
until we see something with this kid, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's anything to talk about?
There's nothing really
literally
besides him being
no-
a disappointment right now.
There is literally nothing to talk about this young man. Do I want him
He-
to succeed?
He might be kicked out of the Manning family. Like Cooper made the NFL.
Yo, chill.
Cooper Manning made the NFL.
Okay. Again, I'm not
Yo, chill.
listening to this guy. All I'm saying is right now is that he's not playing to
Hey,
what everybody's
wanna-
expecting.
You
And-
want to
and-
know
and-
though? At least the media is being consistent because they're covering when Arch Manning does bad, and now they're just like they used to cover Bronny
So they
James
learn.
when he was doing bad. So you know what? At least the media is staying consistent.
I will say that. And again, the person who I really feel bad more for anybody else is Arch Manning. And not because I feel bad for him, because
You're talking about the
He's-
father,
he's-
Arch Manning?
no, the grandson, or Eli's nephew, Arch Manning.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for him because it's not because in the position that he's in, it's just more of that he has to carry that name and that legacy. And to me, it's unfair to him. Okay. He's his own individual. He inherited the name Manning, and unfortunately,
That's such a
it's-
crazy statement, man.
It isn't a crazy statement.
Because you're saying that about somebody who has a last name but you won't say the same thing with Bronny James, bro. It's
What do you
such
mean?
a crazy
the
statement.
difference. No. I'm gonna tell you. No. It's okay. That's a
No,
great.
it's just-
No. That's a great question, but I don't want anybody to misunderstand because there is a difference. The difference is that no one expects anything as far as elite status from Bronny James.
Okay.
Whereas Arch
Okay.
Manning, on the other hand, has been put up here and potentially the number 1 pick, the face of the franchise, all because he has the last name Manning. That's the difference between both
all right,
players.
all
That's it. It's
all
got
right.
nothing. Yeah, I'm very, very specific when I say things. So you should know that by now, Cheddar. With this case, I feel bad for him, but I all I'm saying is that right now we don't see what everybody else was saying at the beginning. But I'm just gonna leave
He
it
has
at
next
that.
year.
So I hope he does do better because I do want him to succeed.
I hope he does better too, because that'll just mean the Manning bloodline is the best bloodline in the game.
Well, I mean that would be a good debate.
I mean-
Actually, that would be a good debate.
I feel like I'm missing an obvious one. I can't think of it though.
regarding like a father-son type deal
like a
or
like
relative, family?
a
Okay.
family bloodline. I feel like there's another really good one. I can't remember.
Would
What's
it be
that?
the Watt? Would it be the
No, no,
JJ Watt, TJ Watt,
no, no, no. The
I mean,
offensive lineman. The
if we're
offensive
talking,
lineman.
I think if we're talking NFL, then maybe.
or
But like,
Bosa's?
but low key, like if we're gonna go into like wrestling, I mean,
That's wrestling.
you know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. I think we all
Yeah.
know what family that is.
Yeah,
Them
No,
Samoans
what?
be
the
generations.
Samoans.
Yeah, exactly. So the next game is gonna be Fatigo, number 25, Michigan at 5-2, 3-1 in the Big Ten, and Michigan State
Easy.
3-4, 0-4. Big brother against little brother. Listen,
This is easy.
Michigan is favored by 13.5. It is at Michigan again. If you ask Tigo, he knows it's not easy when you're playing Michigan State, regardless of what
Oh
the
no,
score says.
I didn't get my statement out yet though.
But I've got Michigan. I'm not really sure exactly. Obviously, Michigan State's 3-4, but I've got Michigan in this game.
Tigo, you my man, bro. Yo, listen. Michigan State all day, bro. Okay, like, no, I'm kidding. Michigan. I don't think it's gonna be by that much though. I mean, just because it's like it's a rivalry game.
Yes, it's called the rivalry.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
one
gonna
of those
go.
games, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's probably gonna be another like one score, 10-point different game. 10-point
I'm
win.
I'm gonna go Michigan, but I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan State covers.
Yeah.
It's just how I'm feeling.
That's
How I'm feeling.
that's what I think.
But I'm gonna go Michigan.
And then the last one for our boy, number 17, Tennessee. Jason, this one is for you. Tennessee.
Bro, it's not
5-2.
worth talking about. Let's stop talking about
It's
bum
going-
teams, bro. Give me
Kentucky's
Tennessee.
winning. Kentucky's winning.
No, they're not.
Give me
No, they're
Tennessee.
not. Tennessee's
I
a
don't want to
blowout.
talk. I don't want to talk.
Listen,
anymore
Jason,
about
I
that.
got you, brother. Kentucky's winning, bro. They didn't believe Kentucky 2 weeks ago when they almost beat what was the team?
Texas.
Texas.
We're just waiting. So, I think that's kind of pretty much what we're going to be covering in these games. The rest of either pretty self-explanatory, end up being blowouts, maybe one ranked team versus an unranked team.
Or just no one cares about the college team.
But nah,
On to the
that's
NFL.
you. That's you. So we're gonna jump right into the
Exactly, onto
we're
the
gonna jump
NFL.
right into the NFL. We're gonna discuss real quick the Thursday night game. Chargers won 37-10 over the Vikings.
Damn it, man.
And the biggest news that everybody kept talking about is, was it a mistake for the Vikings to have let go Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones, who was the backup last year?
You want to know what the answer is for that?
I wouldn't know because you won't let me finish my statement. So they lost those two, and the biggest story is, did the Vikings make a mistake letting those two go? My answer is no. You don't trade to move up into the 10th pick to draft JJ McCarthy. No one anticipated that he was going to miss the first 22 games of the 24 games of his career due to injuries. Right now, to look like injury prone. I would like JJ McCarthy to stay healthy. Unfortunately, he hasn't. And right now, I'm not saying it's a bust, but right now it's starting to potentially look that way just because of the injury factor itself. But right now, the Chargers are in full throttle right now, I believe. Let me see what here. Herbert, 18 for 25, 227, 3 touchdowns. Again, Chargers are doing good. Joe Alt came back, and once Joe Alt came back, their right tackle, their running game just went off. So, no, I don't think the Vikings made a mistake. But go ahead.
So, with your question, did they make a mistake? I'm gonna go with no, because I don't think anybody was thinking, at least for Daniel Jones, he was gonna do this. So I don't think that's obviously, looking back, it's like, well, they probably should have. But as far as is it a mistake? I mean, nobody was expecting this from Daniel Jones. And then seeing the contract Sam Darnold got, I wouldn't, if I was the Vikings, I wouldn't have signed him for that much. Now, I would have tried to franchise tag him, or I would have ideally liked to re-sign him just in the case JJ McCarthy got hurt, or and also just to kind of have him learn under him for another year or two. But I mean, like you said, you drafted him in the first round. You moved up to get him. Um, I think the idea of trying to just okay, it's your team, it's your turn, like that makes sense. So I wouldn't really call it a mistake, but yeah, if you could go back, you probably would rather have Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold over Carson Wentz, just given what he's done.
Oh, sorry. They didn't make a mistake by letting those two walk. I think JJ McCarthy needs to stop getting babied, and I think JJ McCarthy needs to start playing. If not,
Wasn't he
man, if
hurt?
not, I would consider him starting to be a bust because like you can't be missing. I can let him go with the first season just because of the circumstance of that injury.
What's he out
But,
with right
like,
now?
a high ankle sprain that he's been out with for about 5 weeks now.
Isn't that the most painful ankle
That's the
sprain?
most. Yes.
Yeah, I get it, but it's been 5 weeks.
Again, it's
you-
the most type outside of breaking literally an ankle, a high ankle sprain. From what I know, what I hear other players when they're being interviewed or what have you, it is a pretty bad, significant injury. Even though the wording sprained high ankle doesn't sound really severe, according to many of these players that have suffered that injury,
He's
it is a
not-
pretty bad injury. My thing is, I don't believe that the Vikings are babying him. He's injured. That's not something I can sit here and
Well-
say he's a bad player.
well-
He's a great player. He's just been getting hurt.
Well, Vikings are playing Carson Wentz hurt.
He just got hurt in the middle of the game,
not
and
true.
he fell. And he,
That's
I'm
not
just,
true.
I'm just saying,
He's been hurt for the past 3 weeks.
But every player is hurt. Every player is
Okay.
has aggravated. But what I'm saying is there are certain type of injuries you can play
You're-
through, and certain injuries
my-
you cannot.
My take
Actually,
is
listen,
my take is you're not a doctor. You don't know who can.
Okay,
can't
but
play through what
at the end of the
injuries.
day, it's either get on the field or you're a bust. Like,
It's
just
really
But you
not.
can
though.
say that
Get on the
about.
field.
But you can
It's-
say that about anybody.
If you're hurt,
Get on the
if you're just because you're hurt, that doesn't make you a bust. Like Joe Burrow.
what about Anthony Richardson?
Joe Burrow has been just as hurt, and
Yeah.
he's not a bust. Like you literally
Who
have to
knows? We don't see him on the
play.
freaking field.
He went to a Super Bowl. Like when
What-
he
in his
plays,
rookie
he's
year.
good. Okay.
No. Was it
If
rookie
you'd
year?
actually stop cutting me off every sentence, we could actually have a decent conversation. So would you like
Bro,
to
I'll
have
just
a
put the
decent
freaking mic down,
conversation,
bro.
or would you
Like-
like to just continue to cut me off as I'm speaking? Now
You
you go
keep-
because I posed a question to you.
Oh, I had to make sure I could talk now. So I don't care.
Okay, moving on then.
Okay, so we move on. That's what you had to say from the very beginning. That's all. The next one, I think we're just gonna make it real quick. Dolphins at Falcons, 1-6. Falcons 3-3. Falcons. I don't really have much. I think Bijan Robinson. I think he's just gonna go off in this game.
I'll make
That's
it
my
quick.
prediction.
I got Falcons. Bijan, give me a big day. Zach, if you got some smack talk against the Dolphins, let's hear it.
What else can I say? Falcons.
He said, "What else I can say?" Falcons. Oh, that's pretty funny. Just lack of it. That says it all. We're gonna go ahead and move on. The other one too. Oh, Jets 0-7 at Bengals 3-4. 6.5 seems a little low. The spread on Cincinnati. Heck, I'm gonna go for it. It's at Cincinnati. I'm picking the Bengals, and they're gonna cover the spread and win by at least a touchdown.
I'll go Bengals. I would expect them to cover, but you never really know with that team with Joe Flacco. But I'm gonna go Bengals to win.
I'm just going Bengals because I think Joe Flacco's just gonna force feed Jamar Chase.
Kind of say that negatively.
No, I'm not
Oh.
saying it negatively.
Oh no, you said forced.
He did.
feed.
He did force feed Jamar Chase. He 23 targets.
I would. I mean, the
that's
dude,
what I'm saying. I would too.
I don't even think it was.
I think
forced.
I think every quarterback should do that to the number one receiver. They should.
I'm not gonna put every single number one receiver of every
Well,
team in
yeah,
the
like-
same category as
I
Yeah,
Jamar Chase.
actually-
that's understandable, but still.
I actually was watching this one podcast with these like former players, and they were kind of breaking down the Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco situation, and it was like when you have a player that's as talented as Joe Burrow, like you're gonna have like you're gonna open up the playbook and you're gonna want to actually like have like run certain routes, run certain plays to like have him at his best. And they're like, then they're talking about for Joe Flacco, like you kind of dummy it down, not, but because he's older,
Simplify it.
because he's like limited to an extent, like
AKA he
you know,
can't move.
unlike Joe Burrow. So they were like, well, I'm not, and it was like because he's also like a veteran. He's like, I'm just gonna just get the ball out, and it's like sometimes it's just that simple. Like just give it to your best players. You don't got to do all these concepts, all these crazy things. It's like, look, just get the ball to your best players, and it's just like it makes sense because I feel like you see Joe Burrow kind of do a little bit too much at times. Try to, but it's like so it's like it makes sense to be like, look, just
Try
get
to
it to your
keep
best
everybody
players.
happy instead of just putting it where whoever's available at that moment, just getting the ball out of your hands, so to speak. And usually it's going to be to your number one or your number two, but more often than that's going to be to your number one.
Oh, go to your number 2 a little bit more, man. I need some more fantasy points.
Hey man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, man. As far as how much they throw to him as a number 2, it's pretty solid because
Oh,
our
yeah.
number 2 for Seattle, he don't ever touch the ball.
Cooper
Ever touch
Kupp.
the if I
Yo,
could get
man,
if I could get T Higgin numbers
what
from
the
Cooper
heck?
Kupp, I'd be happy.
I know, but but right now it's like right now. You know what? That's a perfect example where right now, and Jigba Smith right now, Smith and Jigba, excuse me, he's actually getting the ball. He's catching it. I really wish Cooper Cup would get more, but it's kind of hard
It's
when
I can't
Here-
even say it's kind of hard because again, when you look at the Bengals, like they still get Jamal or Jamar the ball, but they
right,
still find a way to give Higgins like his 6 catches, and I'm like, I
right.
would take that from Cooper Cup.
In a
I would
So-
take
heartbeat, in a heartbeat.
I'll
So
take
here-
6 catches for 60 yards like all day. Like
So here's what I would say is that Sam Darnold don't usually come off the first read anyways. So it's like Jackson Smith Najigma is the first read. So if Jackson Smith Najigma is open, you're throwing him the ball.
that's where I would fall back and say it's the same thing for the Bengals. Like Jamar's
I-
going to be open just as much as Smith and
That's
Jigba.
why you
All I'm
throw it.
That's what I'm saying.
But-
Like, hey, like, you're gonna just however the game falls out is however the game falls
Yeah.
out. I'm just saying, I would just ideally like to see and Jigba still get his 10 catches, but then I'd still like to see Cooper Cup
Cooper Cup, yeah, me
get
too.
another 5. I don't
He
think
has
it's
to get open,
crazy.
though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, as a fan, as a Seahawks fan, I would like to see Cooper Cup actually contribute because he's killed us for years. I would like for him to start killing some teams.
That answered my question. I was about to ask you. I'm like, what is your obsession with Cooper Cup, bro? He's not like
It's not an obsession.
It's not even
but
an
I-
obsession.
it's just
I don't think it's crazy to ask for 5 to 6 catches and 70 to 80 yards and an occasional touchdown from
you
Cooper Kupp.
realize
I don't think that's crazy.
I think
to
it is
ask.
at his point of his career. Yeah, I think it is.
I really don't.
you have to understand this is a guy that not only won a Super Bowl but was the actual Super Bowl MVP. So it's
Tyler
not
Lockett-
like
it's
he
what
was
Tyler-
a scrub. I mean, he was the number one guy. Now, obviously, he's not gonna be it, but
Tyler Lockett was doing those numbers like around that same age. So like
10 years for
it's
Seattle.
it's really
but-
not that crazy to get 5
Right.
catches for 5 to 6 catches for
Different
70 to
quarterback,
80
though.
yards.
what do you mean different quarterback?
Moving
Different
on.
quarterback.
Moving
Sam
on.
Darnold doesn't usually come off the first read, man.
I'm
That's what
moving
I'm-
on. If you got more,
Have
to
you
say,
actually
can go.
seen Seattle? Have you ever seen Seattle's games?
Yes.
Have you? You telling me
Yes.
that he never looks at the first read and then throws it? You never, because I've seen the breakdown. As a matter of fact, this entire week, everyone, whether First Take, Get Up, and all these shows, they've literally been praising Sam Darnold and
It's
the
not-
way he actually
it-
reads off the
it's-
receiver to go to somebody else.
It's not worth trying to explain to somebody who doesn't actually watch a Seahawks game, and I can't
That's
fault
true.
him. And I can't fault him for it. Just like I don't
That's true.
watch the depths of a
Times.
Giants game, which he
Yeah.
could tell me more about. He doesn't watch the depths of a Seahawks game like us, so it's really not worth trying to continue.
That's
I don't know.
true.
I get told more about my team than I tell people about my team. So
Not. I don't think
Well,
it's.
it's
I
easier to
I don't
do
think
so.
it's more telling people about your team. I think it's more just people making fun of your team to you.
That's that.
I don't think it's actually the depths
Okay,
of the
that's true.
game.
Yeah.
That's true.
The one, you know what? I want to see it's an interesting game, but I'm not really sure. You got the Browns 2-5. They haven't won an away game. Patriots
who's
5-2, 1-2 at home. Zachary, since I've been going first all the time, you guys haven't yet.
Dude,
I'm gonna let one of y'all actually go. You did
I-
go first, Zach.
Zach, do you know who's starting for the Browns? Is it still Dylan Gabriel?
I
Last
mean,
time I
that'd
checked.
probably be my guess, and I don't know why, but I'm going the Browns because when I look at this Patriots team, they beat the Dolphins, they beat the Panthers, they beat the Bills,
Nobody.
but then they beat the Saints and the Titans.
Like,
They ain't played nobody yet.
No,
And
no, we're not disrespecting the Bills. We're not disrespecting the Bills. by the
can
way.
I just cut you off just
that's
real
what-
quick? Just
That's
real
why
quick.
I said they did beat the Bills, but all I'm gonna say is that's why I'm going Browns this game. I'm just going Browns. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
say it.
So, are you? Am I good? Good to
Yeah,
go.
you're good. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So, I'm going Browns as well because the Patriots haven't faced a really, really good defensive line. Like the Browns' defensive line is great. When I mean the Browns' defensive line is great, I mean Myles Garrett's great. And they're not stopping Myles Garrett from getting the Drake May, and the Patriots also didn't beat anybody. They didn't beat minus the Bills' bad game. Okay, Bills had a bad game. Minus that game, they haven't beat nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
I think that's the idea. Is when you play,
And
the
it's
bu-
and
the
it's
idea
a
is to do
trap
your,
game.
and but that's the idea. When obviously nobody was expecting the Patriots to be 5-2 in the first game. That's that thing to me. That's pretty obvious. No one in this world, not even Mike Babel, whatever, regardless of what he says. Okay,
Not even Kraft.
that's number one. Number two, I'm gonna take the Browns. For the
Wow.
Saints, I'm taking the Browns. I want Drake May to go off. Don't get me wrong. I'm going. No, I'm being serious. I want Drake May to go off. However, yeah, I'm gonna stick with him. But the thing about it is, I feel more of the fact that I don't know why. It's not that even it's a trap game because I can't use that word or that term yet with the Patriots and any other opponent yet.
Well,
No,
they're-
I'm only saying it because
I'm saying trap game because they're on their high horse. They're 5-2.
Right. I get what you're
Hey,
saying. I usually try to save that term for teams that are consistently good.
Oh, okay.
But me personally,
All right.
I'll
personally,
tell you what. If any,
That's fair.
since all three of us think the Browns are gonna win, I would definitely, if I was either one of you, I would pick the Browns to at least cover 7.5.
7.5 is a lot. I'm
I
sorry,
think that
even
the
for
Patriots-
even
I-
against the Browns and that
look,
deep, to me that's a disrespect
like-
to the
like, y'all-
Browns.
y'all-
defense.
Well, you got to think.
Yeah.
Are they playing at the Patriots?
Yes.
That's probably why.
Yeah, that's.
But-
I mean, that's
Uh,
that's
y'all,
two
y'all
possessions.
might want to include the Browns in a parlay. That might have to happen.
That's your dad with the prop, the what do you call it?
Parlay?
Over unders. I don't do over unders.
I don't do over unders either. I only do the spread. So I
too
don't-
many variables in
Yeah.
over unders.
All right, the next game, Giants at 2-5. They're 0-4, have not won an away game yet. Eagles 5-2, 2-1 at home. Because it's the Giants and the Eagles, I'm gonna go ahead and defer to Cheddar first. Go ahead, because this is gonna sound
Really?
Wait, Zachary. I think we should just play.
I
play.
want to go. I want to go last.
Okay, go
Really?
ahead, Cheddar. Go ahead. It's your team, not our team.
Fly, Eagles, fly straight into a building and die. Giants all day.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
The Giants all day.
All right.
Philly has no answer for Jackson Dart.
Are they
No
blow-
answer for
Are they
Jackson Dart.
blowing them out?
And no answer for your boy Cam Scatterboo.
He's not my boy. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's
Then trade him.
It's fantasy.
Then trade him.
It's fantasy. Oh, listen. Okay, hold on a second. First of all, this
so-
reverse psychology thing you're trying to have me trade. It's not gonna. Zach, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you institutionalize saving a player just for you, and I'm saying this now live, I'm gonna keep Cam.
That's
Just because of you. And I'm even telling you the exact reason. Just for you, I will keep Cam. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I have to pick before you, I'm gonna just draft Cam in the first round just
Bruh.
for you. And I'm still gonna probably have a better record than you. And I even said it.
Let's not act like I have bad years. All right,
No.
on fantasy
I'm
here.
talking about Cam. I'm talking about, but I digress.
Okay.
But I digress.
Like, let's not act like I'm bad at fantasy.
Here's
hold
the
up,
thing.
hold up. Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, I think.
Oh, and Nick, listen here. You could sit here, send me pictures of your freaking Eagle memorabilia, your Super Bowl 2025, buddy. Congratulations, boy. Congratulations. A bunch of not wanted Giants players helping you win a freaking Super Bowl for the first time in whatever years it was. I don't even remember the last time you guys won a Super Bowl.
Well,
Nick Foles.
Oh yeah, Nick Foles. Sorry, Nick Foles. Oh.
He's seen the same amount.
And all this talk about Brandon Graham coming back. Oh my gosh.
Wait a minute. What's this thing you said about Nick Foles? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like,
because I can say the same thing about the Giants when Jeff Hostetler won as a backup when Phil Simms got hurt. Jeff Hostetler. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Who?
I'm just saying. He won a Super Bowl, bro. Like even as a backup, the same thing as Jeff Hostetler. So if you criticize him because of that, then I'm going to do the same thing to Jeff Hostetler.
I'm not done here.
But go ahead.
And my sister learns how to jump ship more than a freaking pirate jumps ships.
By the way, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about, people.
Me either. But the Eagles are gonna lose. The only way I could see the Giants losing is oh wait, there's no AJ Brown. AJ Brown's not playing.
Are they blowing him out?
Yeah. Huh?
Are they blowing him out?
Not with our secondary injury right now. No.
Okay.
We're not blowing him out.
All right.
I think our secondary's too banged up. Adebo's out. And I don't know if Holland's out, but I think we beat him by 7 or 10.
You said you want to go last?
Yeah.
Okay. This game, I'm taking the Eagles over the Giants.
Surprise.
If you let me finish, I'm going to tell you why.
I'm letting you go. I'm just saying. You keep
saying surprise as if when I say that the Giants has an atrocious secondary. Atrocious.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Oh, not a second. No. But you said shocker or surprise. That's the reason why they have no secondary. With or without AJ Brown, they're still going to run the ball. They're going to pass the ball.
Oh, hopefully they run the ball.
Hopefully.
I don't know about running the ball, but.
Well, we're hoping that Saquon. At least we know. At least we know. Unlike you, at least we know Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. Unlike you think that he can. At least we know he can. Okay, so we can say he's not an elite. You can say he's not an elite quarterback. I'm not saying that because we know now he can throw. But I'm taking the Eagles. I believe Jalen Hurts is going to have to throw the ball if the runs get stopped. I believe he can do it because the Giants secondary is atrocious. They can't keep a lead. Okay. Or do we want to bring the Broncos?
I agree.
Oh, no, I'm not done yet. 19-0 in the fourth quarter, and they allow 33 points. As a matter of fact, I'm going to break it down for you. They allow 33 points with 6 minutes left in the game.
Oh, you don't need to break it down for me. I know.
Oh, no. But I am because I want to. 33 points. So that's what the defense allowed in 6 minutes. And I think that that's going to continue to roll into this game. All yours, Zach.
All right. As far as the game, I think the Eagles are going to win, but I think the game's going to be close. I think the Eagles will win from somewhere by like 3 to 7 points. What I do want to say is, though, to talk more about Jalen Hurts, Zach, he has 100 more passing yards than Josh Allen, the same amount of touchdowns, and 3 less interceptions. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
There is no, bro. Even when we throw stats at you,
those are good stats, man.
But you still can't even give the man credit.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
You can't. We got you to say good after you said he wasn't even good earlier on.
Listen, he's good, bro. He's not elite. He's good.
Let me ask you a question. Is Jackson Dart better than Jalen Hurts?
No, he didn't prove enough yet.
That's not what I asked. Oh, so you say he's not better?
That's I just said no.
Okay. All right. So he's not better. Okay. All right. I'll give you that.
He will be.
Okay. I'm just asking right now. He's not.
Put that on a hoodie, Keith.
He's not. Oh damn.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
I ain't touching that one with a 7-point pole.
Next
wait,
game.
here, I'll
Next
post it.
game.
Next game, we're gonna talk about this one. We're moving on. We're moving on.
Bills bounce.
Let me go this one first. Even though it's Bills,
Bills bounce back. That's all I got to say.
yeah, that's what I was gonna go
Bills.
at. I think Bills this game, they're so angry right now. I think it's gonna be a blowout. That's what I think. Even if I count, it's a blowout.
If they
That's how I
lose,
leave it.
McDermott needs to be fired.
Oh man, no, bro.
If they lose, it's not. I don't know what.
If they lose, McDermott needs to get considered to be fired. Yes.
Yes. Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
I don't think that's that far out of reach.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so.
It is, bro.
Okay.
It is. Come
Okay.
on. You're talking
They're
about
a healthy team. The Bills are a healthy team. They have their offensive line. They have their wide receiver options. There's no one really hurt on defense.
Wow, and the Panthers are 4-3, 3-0 at home. And if you say, "Oh, it's the Panthers," well, buddy, they're 4-3, and the Giants are not. So if you're disrespecting the Panthers,
yes, I'm disrespecting the Panthers.
Okay, then as far as I'm concerned, the Giants are no better than a JUCO team. By comparison, using your argument that the Giants shouldn't even be in the league.
What?
The Giants shouldn't be in the league. If you're saying that they suck, then the Giants should not be in the league.
I'm not even answering that.
Bro, all I know is Bills are gonna blow out the Panthers. That's all I know. Bears at Ravens. 4-2 Bears at.
Can I start this one?
Yeah, Bears 4-2, 2-1 away on the road. Ravens 1-5, 1-3 at home, and this is at Baltimore. Go right ahead.
I don't care if Lamar's starting. I don't care. Bears blowing them out. Ravens suck.
No,
plain and simple. They suck. Their defense is
Zachary, that is inspiring analysis.
Trash. Their defense is trash.
True.
They can't run. They've been struggling to run the ball. The Ravens team with Derrick Henry has been struggling to run the ball. Make that make sense to me.
I mean,
I can't
make it make sense to me. And you think that's a good team? That's not a good team. That team is.
I don't think anybody's saying they're a good team. I don't think anybody.
And John Harbaugh needs to lose his job, man.
Well, I will say when you have Lamar Jackson as your quarterback,
I get that.
The run game will be better because of it. Now, I don't think they'll go back to, like the last couple years running the ball. I think there will be an improvement. I think Lamar Jackson returning, coming back from injury, I think there's going to be a little spark. I seen that John Harbaugh, he took out the pool tables from the team room and everything. I was like, oh, okay, hold on now, a little serious now. This ain't no game. We're not playing games anymore.
The real Harbaugh family's coming out.
So I think the Ravens are going to bounce back. The 7.5 is kind of crazy. But I'm gonna just pick the Ravens to win. I wouldn't be surprised though if the Bears pull it out.
So my question is, you think because he took the pool tables out and the games that, first of all, they have him at their own house. They don't need him at the facility. That's gonna change the Ravens to winning.
When you have Lamar Jackson as your quarterback, it's going to make your team win. It's pretty simple, honestly.
So when they lose against the Bears, what does that mean?
That's if Lamar Jackson plays.
Yeah, I think he is playing.
If the Ravens lose that game, then it shows that they lost the game. It's an opinion that I have.
And you're asking Lamar Jackson to be back the same exact way after an injury and missing 5 games?
I think it was 4.
So
because I think it was IR, right? He went to IR.
Yeah,
Zach?
again, yeah, I believe so. And then remember again,
I think he was 1-2, and then they got hurt, or 1-3, and then he got hurt. Because I think he missed 2 games and then a bye week. So I think he.
Oh, that's right.
I think.
Okay.
So again, Mr. Caleb Williams. Again,
I picked the Bears.
No. It's okay. Shh,
so the thing with the Ravens, Ravens is that I believe they were 1-3 when he got hurt, but their losses were to the Bills, the Lions, and the Chiefs, and then he got hurt, and then they lost to the Texans and Rams. But they have a pretty fair schedule over their next 5 games. They play the Bears.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
They play the Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, and Jets, and then
Mm.
and then the Bengals. So they could go. If they're going to go on a run, it kind of has to be
This
right
is
now.
it. Yeah, this is it.
I just
So
Um,
no,
for
I mean,
me,
yeah, it's likely that they're not going to actually come back
Yeah.
and go on a roll. It's more likely that they won't. But I'm saying, like, looking at that schedule, seeing what Lamar Jackson has done, to say they have no chance is crazy. I mean,
I wouldn't say they have no chance.
but it's not likely. But it is possible with a decent, an okay chance.
The defense
But
does have to play better though. Like,
no,
and they
that's
have to run
yes.
the ball, like, because the defense is getting torched.
Oh, no disagreement.
And it's not going to end here with against the Ben Johnson Bears. Sorry.
well,
Still got Caleb
well,
Williams as your quarterback. You never know.
I'm glad you mentioned Ben Johnson because you also have to go and attach Ben Johnson along with your boy
That's not my boy.
Caleb Williams.
He's only playing good because
You know what? If you keep painting your fingernails, bro, and you keep winning, don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. I got the Bears. Huge. A blowout over the Ravens. A blowout. You know what? Let's just call it what it is. Coming out party for Williams. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Okay. No interceptions. That's going to be his come out game. That's what it's going to be. Complete blowout. You know, because Caleb Williams is not that good.
He's not that good.
All right. And by the way, to me, the Baltimore Ravens being favored by 7.5 to me is a slap in the face to the Bears, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just me. I know it's at Baltimore. But
in my opinion, I wouldn't have a problem if they were favored like 1.5, 2.5, but 7.5 is crazy.
I would even give them maybe 3. Maybe a 3.5. I might do that just because if Lamar
3.5 is fair.
I would say no more than 3.5, considering that it's at Baltimore. All right.
And Lamar,
if he came back, I don't know yet. I don't know.
He's
He is?
still
Okay.
projected. He's still projected to play.
Okay,
But
let's
I
say
haven't
but
seen
still.
an alert that's like definite.
But
still, like, you
but a
can't-
a touchdown with a 2-point conversion because that's what it's gonna take. Are you kidding me? 8 points? Nah, I think that's a slap in the face. But I got the Bears. The next game is a little interesting. It's the
Easy game.
49ers at Texans. 49ers 5-2, 3-1 away. Texans at home, they're 2-4 overall, 1-1 at home. Texans have the best scoring defense in the league, allowing only 14 points or about 14 points a game. The 49ers defense is the same. The Texans offense, I'm not sure. As Houston is favored by 1.5. I'm only going with the 49ers right now because they just have a slightly better offense. But I have a feeling this here is a trap game just because the Texans have a phenomenal defense. And the fact that Seattle still scored 27 points is amazing to me. The fact that they scored, it's amazing.
I am going to go Texans here because that defense for the Niners is banged up. I think that the Texans defense will hold their own. I think McCaffrey will still have a solid day, but I think they're going to hold up enough, and that the offense will put together enough touchdowns and win the game.
I mean, I hope you're right, and I'm wrong.
I'm going Texans just because the 49ers are just hurt.
But and again, that's what scares me. Go ahead, Zachary. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, they've been winning, hurt. I don't know. I think the Texans match up really well against them because they have literally, arguably the best defense. I would say definitely top 2 with Seattle's currently right now. And then like CJ Stroud, he did have a two solid games before then running into Seattle's defense. So I think he's going to come out and have an okay game. So it's it's more factors into that.
And that's the thing. It's just that the everybody says, 49ers are banged up, even though they're still 5-2. But that's the thing about the system is that you just plug someone in that Kyle Shanahan's system. He tries to make it as simplistic as he can, even though he has a lot of motion, because that's the idea of it, is throw the defense off a little bit, see the left because I want to go to the right. But I think that the 49ers are just going to pull it off. And I think the difference maker is not going to be the player. I think the difference maker is going to be Kyle Shanahan and his play calling. Let's see. You know what? I'm just going to move on. I'm not even going to say it. Bucks at Saints. Bucks. big. And
Yeah,
Tampa's only favored by 3.5. Let that sink in. I know divisional game. I get that because it
yeah.
is true. But I got Bucks.
I got the Buccaneers.
Chatter.
The Bucks. It's not even the Bucks. It's not even a question.
Okay. The next one is the Cowboys 3-3-1, 1-3 away at Denver Broncos. They're 5-2, and they have not lost at home. This is going to be the game where Denver's favored by 3.5. I think this is going to be the game where the Cowboys come back to reality. All week I've been hearing how this is a stud team again for the 35th consecutive year. Canty, the guy that's on that show, that program,
the former Giant, Chris Canty,
yeah, unforgivable or something like that. I forget that on something. And he said that the Cowboys, he was a Cowboy, by the way, I think for like a season or two. I forget. He literally said that the Cowboys is the most, let me quote you, the most complete unit in the NFL. Mr. Canty, I know you wore that uniform. Mr. Canty, I know you probably like Jerry Jones. Mr. Canty, they're not. They're the worst defense in the entire league. And I believe you played defense. So if you think that this is a complete unit with having the worst defense and you play defense, can I give you a word of advice, man? I think you need to figure out and find out what is actually a good defense. And you said it when you talked about Seattle. This is not a complete unit. The Cowboys are nowhere near close to even coming to be a contender for the Super Bowl. I got the Broncos, but not by much because of their defense, in my opinion.
I got the Broncos, and Chris Canty must have been smoking on candy or something, man. Because Chris Canty came from the Giants defensive line with Michael Strahan, Justin Tuck, OCU Manura, and Matthias Kiwanuka. What is he smoking? Like where does he think that's the most complete team is the Cowboys? Jerry Jones must have paid him about $4 million to even say that statement. Yeah, like the Cowboys are bad. They're my bad. Defense is very bad. Their offense, it can do what the offense can do, but the problem is
they have a top offense in the league.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them credit where credit is due.
That's why I said their offense can do what they can do, but the problem is every time the defense comes on the field, it's either a touchdown or 3. So it's like
I just wanted to throw what he said. What you got, Zach?
I'm actually really interested to see how this game plays out because, I mean, you can make the case the Cowboys are playing the best on the offensive end. I mean, Dak leads the league in passing yards. They run the ball, Williams, and they've been running it really well. Again, so it really comes down to like, the Cowboys offense. Are they gonna? And the Broncos defense, because. But then also because the Broncos, like Bo Nix is gonna have to pull some points up. If the Cowboys go into the fourth quarter with a double-digit lead, I don't think the Broncos are actually gonna come back like last week. But I'm really interested to see how this will play out. I'm gonna go Broncos in a close one, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys do pull it off.
I'm actually gonna. I don't think I picked my team. Who's gonna win?
You said the Broncos.
I would assume
I'm changing that. I'm changing it. I'm gonna go Cowboys because I don't believe the Broncos defense is good at all.
He's still upset about that loss, isn't he?
No, I'm not.
Now I was talking to Zachary. Hey, you think he's still lost up? You think he's still a little bitter about that loss?
I mean,
I already told you what I took away from that loss. I'm not bitter from it. How can I be bitter from a loss when I'm used to it?
Yeah,
their defense has been iffy. But then when you factor in like a 50-50 defense so far this season, but then with their home field advantage, I think the Cowboy. I think it is going to be like. I think the Cowboys are going to score. I just think that the Broncos are just gonna match that and they're gonna pull away with it. So
Zach, the Giants just scored 33 points against the Broncos at Broncos.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm saying they've been iffy on defense. They've had games where they give up a lot of points, and they've had games where they give up like 10.
I'm just saying. So if you did that with a rookie quarterback with no wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 2 on on the offense, what are you gonna do with CD Lamb and George Pickens?
And it could be the complete
On the
opposite.
Cowboys.
My response is just because it happens one game doesn't mean it's going to happen again.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's
All right.
too good of a deep. That is too good of a deep. It's gonna
I mean,
happen. I will give you that.
honestly, though, we have seen this from rookie quarterbacks a lot recently. They have an amazing or a really good rookie year, and then defenses have a
Figure
year
them
of
out.
tape on
Right.
them, and then it's
Then
hard
year
to
3
improve.
they come back. Yeah.
Improve from that to improve from that rookie season.
Well,
So it's
one
like,
would
we
hope
don't-
at least.
like, we don't
And
really-
then your third year, you usually come back if you're
Like,
good.
Like, we still don't really know much from Jackson Dart. Like, there's still like more that he can
Oh,
show,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not gonna fault him for it. I mean, or
Especially
the
Cam
Broncos
Scatterboo.
defense for not knowing how to play Jackson Dart. I mean,
The next one, I'm just gonna make it easy. Big Colts. It's at the Indianapolis against the Titans. I'm not even mentioning records. Colts.
honestly, I'm gonna go Colts, and I might pick that spread for the Colts.
14 and a half, me
Titans have
too.
been that bad.
I'm taking Colts and I'm sticking with it. Daniel Jones for MVP. And I don't even like Daniel Jones. I just think it's that unexpected.
It's
I'm
he's a
pers-
candidate.
Even though personally I would go Jonathan Taylor. But like, come on, let's be honest. We know it's not going to go to a running back.
It's not necessarily true. I mean, yeah, I get that there's gonna be.
It's pretty true.
No, I'm just saying. I get that most of the time it's gonna be a quarterback, but I think in this situation, I think if you don't have a Jonathan Taylor, I don't think Daniel Jones is that successful, even with Indianapolis. You have to have a running game
Then
at
why
the end of the day.
Then
Gotta have
why
a running
wouldn't it go to Saquon last year?
game. Who did it go to?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
'Cause
See
that
what I
dude-
mean? Like,
that dude was a beast.
No, dude. Here's the difference. I agree with you. I know what you're saying, the 2000, but here's the thing. Be realistic. Who did Josh Allen really has as a number one go-to, whether wide receiver, running back?
no one.
No one. That's the only difference. He won the
Well, he
MVP.
has James Cook.
Again, like a pure. Let me rephrase this. Like
Are you talking about wide receivers?
wide
strictly?
receivers or even running back. Like if you say the name, yep, boom, number one, boom. elite.
all right.
You know,
True.
you can't
That's
put a
true. Yeah.
Saquon or a Jonathan
that's
Taylor.
true.
That's all I'm saying.
Or an
I'm not-
AJ Brown or whatever.
Yeah,
true.
something. That's all. Next game, which is actually a doozy. Packers 4-1-1, which is 1-1 away at the Steelers 4-2, 2-1. I've got the Packers on this one. The Steelers have allowed 30 points in 3 games this year. It's something that no one ever in a million years saw coming, especially me. I didn't see it coming. The irony is that Aaron Rodgers is actually playing extremely well enough to win even more games, even though they're 4-2 record decades. But their defense is really who would have said, listen to
That's
this.
crazy.
Listen to this. It's the Steelers defense is what's making this team
Bad.
starting to traject in the downward hill era. Down because I don't know what the schedule is like, but it's pretty tough. They can conceive of look at this. They're 4-2, and the Bengals are 3-4. Who would have thought that the Bengals could potentially win the division without half the year or more without Joe Burrow? Who would have thought that? I know I wouldn't. So I got the Packers. And they're favored by 2.5, and I think they'll cover.
So Aaron Rodgers versus his prodigy, Jordan Love. Let's be honest here. It's
That's
not
fair.
it's not a matchup. It's Green Bay beating the Steelers just because, man, that Steelers defense is bad. Which is kind of ironic if you want to be honest.
Because no one saw it coming.
The last like 4 years they were like the Steelers defense is so good and the offense can't do nothing. Now the offense is doing something.
That's how that's how it usually goes with many teams. So
Mike Tomlin lost the locker room. It's time for a new face, bro. Like it's just time for a new face.
who do you got? Who do you got on this one? Zach?
I
This
don't
one-
know why, but I think the Steelers are gonna pull it off.
You
Yeah,
think he beats the prodigy?
I don't
Hey.
know why. I just have a feeling they're in Pittsburgh too. They're the underdogs. They just had a brutal
at
loss.
home.
They had a brutal loss to the Bengals. Like
Oof.
I think they're gonna bounce back.
Okay, I can see that. I mean, I get that. I get that side, especially like you called it. They're underdogs at home. Let me repeat this again. What Zachary just said. They're the underdogs at home,
And it's
That's
Sunday
like
night.
Giants territory right there.
bro.
And
That's
it's Sunday night.
on a Sunday night. That's crazy. The entire, not the country, the world is watching this. That's it. So you know what? I get what you're saying. So I wouldn't be surprised either. But
I think it's gonna be a good game though.
Yeah.
It's
oh,
gonna
I
be a
do
good
too.
game.
I do too. I don't think anybody's blowing anybody out. Absolutely not. And for what we else, and for what we, and who knows? They might just keep the Packers under 21 points. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, and then it's a boring game.
No, that's gonna be no. It's gonna be a good game. Last game on a Monday night game. Commanders 3-4, 1-3 away at Kansas City. 4-3, 3-1 at home. Rice is back. This offense is clicking. Top 3, top 5, even from day one. Even though they started 0-3, they were still a top 5 offense, even without Rice. Let that sink in, and he's back. And again, in the defense, all they have to do is be average. And the fact that they got Spagnuolo still as defensive coordinator, I am not counting out the Chiefs of winning the division. And I've said it, until someone knocks them out, Chiefs is the team to beat in the entire AFC conference.
I will tell you what. Patrick Mahomes is looking like MVP Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
This dude, 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns, which I think is the second. It's the second most.
Yes, behind
second most behind Dak Prescott, and only 2 interceptions. The Chiefs are looking good right now, and I really wish Jane Daniels was playing, because this would be one heck of a Monday night game if he could play. But give me the Chiefs. I don't know about 11.5.
Okay, I was about to ask you that.
11.5 is quite a bit, and
but let me ask you, for you, is it tempting though?
It's tempting.
I mean, if I had to put money on it, I think I would go Commanders to cover, because 11.5 is crazy. Because like you still get, like, if the Commanders pull it off, you still get like a field goal, a touchdown. You get 10 points. Like, that's just
that's a lot to win
on a Monday night. It's a lot. It's a lot.
So here's what I would go with. Obviously, I'm going with the Chiefs because the Chiefs actually have a quarterback. The Chiefs.
And
there you go. I mean, they got Rice back. Zach, congratulations. Your fantasy team's gonna start doing stuff.
Zachary, why does he sound so sad?
Because
he's realizing he was wrong on the Chiefs earlier this year. That's why.
No, that's not it either. I'm just kind of irritated with the quarterback, with everybody getting flagged for touching Patrick Mahomes.
And everybody. Hey, listen. You know what, Zachary?
You know,
this is the best revenge Jack can possibly have without being on the show.
Yeah, I know.
You're just lucky Jack don't really care about football like that,
because if he
Jack don't care about any sport.
Listen,
if I was a Chiefs fan, bro.
Listen,
I'd be like,
he likes the sport, and no, he's not into it like we are. But what I'm telling you now, if Jack was on this, bro, he would be torching you.
That's fine, bro. Man. I would deserve it.
Torching.
Fine. I could listen.
He would be torching you and Keith.
Efren, listen.
The both of you.
Efren, listen. I can take stuff, man. Like, it's okay. I deal with this all the time. You see the hoodie I wear, bro? Every show, like. I deal with this all the time, man.
I know it sucks to be
perfectly able to deal with trash talk. Man. Just be able to deal with it when I bring it back. That's all.
Unless, because I know time is constrained. Do you guys want to talk about anything, or because I
gotta get going?
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about the Celtics and Knicks game probably.
Real quick.
I would assume if there's anything to talk about, that'd be the game.
All right. If we do, we could talk about that game.
I'll start it off.
Go right ahead.
Celtics definitely need a big man. The defensive rebounding and your offensive rebounding was very bad. It was struggling. Obviously it's gonna hurt not having Jason Tatum. The game Jaylen Brown had against the Knicks, I personally thought it was pretty bad. I also think the Knicks, I don't know if they used all 11 again. They probably did. But I think the Knicks look really good. I think they're going to be first in the Eastern Conference, if not the Cavs.
Yeah, Zach.
In my opinion, I do think the Knicks will be the number 1 seed. As far as the Celtics, I really don't know why Keita only played 22 minutes this game, because his plus minus was -2, and
I,
he had
Is that the
7 rebounds in them 22 minutes. Like, I
that's
don't know why he didn't play more.
I don't know either. I mean,
What were you?
how many
What were you?
how
Wait,
many
what were
fouls
you
did he
gonna
have?
say, Zach? What were
is
you
that
gonna say, Zach?
is that the center, right?
Yeah, number
Yeah,
88, and he
Yeah.
only had 3 fouls.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't in foul trouble.
I thought they were it was just like a matchup thing. That's what I thought it was.
I
Well,
mean,
it can't really be a matchup, but
he's like
No, they were
fairly
matching him up.
he's like fairly mobile for a guy his size. Like, I'm fine having
Oh.
him on Cat.
but
Like,
yeah,
Cat's
it's
still
up
gonna
here.
do
He's 7 feet.
Cat's still gonna do his thing, but like, we kind of need him to rebound and just kind of clean up the paint.
Sounds like a coach issue, man.
He's a 7-footer, 240.
No, I'm saying it sounds like
No,
a coach issue. Then.
No. Well, obviously, because it's the coach that decides who goes in and who
Yeah.
goes out. Obviously,
So,
I mean, is there?
but
was-
then again, that in my defense, I have always said that coach was a bad coach. So
We could play that other guy. We honestly,
You
again,
actually hold on a second. Hold on a
yes.
second. Has
Don't
Zach-
even ask me that question.
Has
yes.
he ever said Joe Mazzulla is a
Yes.
bad coach?
Yes.
Zach.
Yes.
Yeah, him. He said that.
I believe
Yes,
he.
he
I
can't
have heard him
adjust.
say he doesn't like Joe.
Why?
He can't adjust.
Well, we've talked about it, and I've said
He's
like,
very unwilling to adjust.
I did say,
Sorry,
like,
Zach.
especially in the postseason, they get a little they get into a lot of ISO ball, and I'm like,
I hate
can
ISO.
we
I really
run a play like?
But he won't do
So,
that. So bad
and
coach.
like, I get it when you got like Tatum and you got
I'm not
Brown
giving-
and the shot clock's winding down. Like, I get that, but like,
I'm not.
there's just
Yeah,
so many
that's poor
times.
decision. But I'm not going to say somebody a bad coach after they just won an NBA title. I'm not doing it.
Honestly, I don't know how
They
I
just
feel.
won an NBA title.
And
He's
I'm
a bad
looking at
coach. Like
and
And
I'm
I'm not
looking.
saying he's the greatest. No, go
You
ahead.
go. You go. You go. I'll
No,
wait.
no, go ahead. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All I was gonna say is I'm looking at this again still, and I'm just not a big fan of Xavier Tillman playing. He's only 6'8", so he's like an inch taller than Jaylen Brown. Especially when we drafted Amari Williams, like, dude is 6'11". Like, I think we should maybe at least give him them 14 minutes that Xavier Tillman played. See how he is, because it kind of gives me like Keita vibes in the sense that the last couple of years he just didn't get minutes. So I don't know why. Now, okay, we're gonna play Keita not even half the game. Well, then you might, and then you give Boucher from the Raptors, and you play Tillman 15 and 14 minutes. I'm like, honestly, like, I'd rather just give Amari Williams Xavier Tillman's minutes and just see what
that's who was
see what
getting abused was
just that-
Tillman.
yeah, just see what Amari Williams can do, because like, if he can actually fill the role as a backup or possibly even a big lineup like a Rockets type lineup where you can have the two bigs out there, because Amari and Keita, they're not like immobile. Like, they have a little bit of mobility, and just to see how it looks, because this is a roster of, it's going to be trying stuff out, see what works. If I'm being honest,
The
I
only thing,
I don't know.
no, the only thing I'm mad at is in 22 minutes he had 8.7 rebounds. I just looked it up. He's averaging about 12.8 rebounds a game. You got to give him more minutes. That's your 7-footer. I mean, if you're gonna play him, if you have to use all 6 fouls, then so be it. You use 6 fouls. The guy is 26 years old.
Yeah, you need.
I mean, what do you want? Like, you got to play him more.
And I don't know, because at the end of the first game, and I'm pretty sure we did it a lot. We play a lot. Like, we're not even playing small ball. Like, we're playing super small ball.
I know. I saw that.
We're playing Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, and Anthony Simons at the same time.
Yeah.
I would like to see more of. I mean, he did play 23 minutes, but I'm looking at Hugo Gonzalez's numbers. He was +7. Like, I don't know.
He wasn't bad. I actually liked him.
There
He
might
wasn't
be
bad.
something. There might be something with that. He
wasn't bad.
He was +7 in 20. He was +7 in
I liked
23
him.
minutes.
He was very tenacious.
I just saying like he can't be going small in a league like today nowadays. You just can't
But-
do it. But
See, I didn't even know you had a 7-footer on your in your roster.
We have two
Yeah.
of them. We have
So
Ke-
why
we have-
not use them? You
Well-
need a center.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
my
know.
thing is Akita. I don't. Let me look at what he played in the first game. But Kita's like 7 foot, and Amari Williams is 6'11". That's what I'm just saying. Like, let's just like give him some playing time, see what he
But they
looks
can't
like.
shoot a three, so
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
play him.
me
Like,
see.
is that the issue? Like,
then-
what's
In the
issue?
first game, Kita
I
only played 25 minutes, and then Boucher and Tillman both played 16. Oh, Luca Garza though, we have him too. I forgot about him, but he didn't play last game.
He's only averaging right now 23.5 minutes per
Yeah,
game
I
playing.
wish we'd play him like 28, 30.
30. Give me 30. I'll
Yeah.
take 30 right
Because
now.
like
That's
we're
30
kind of
minutes.
playing a lot of
Here.
players with about 20ish minutes.
If Joe Mazzulla can get through this season and make the playoffs,
They'll
like,
make the playoffs.
like and be competitive in the playoffs without Jason Tatum.
Well, I think Tatum's gonna come back by the time of the playoffs. I think the
I
thing
don't.
is,
I think he'll come back for the playoffs. I don't think he's coming back before the playoffs. If they do, that's kind of malpractice.
No. Actually, I'll answer this. Actually, as crazy as it sounds, not me or Zachary, but the people out in the Boston and the people that are going to see,
Yeah, they're crazy.
No. They're actually saying he's healing and recovering a lot quicker than expected. Remember what I said? I'm not saying that Tatum is, okay? I'm not saying he's an Adrian Peterson that'll recover in 6 months instead of 12 months. That's not what I'm claiming. What they're saying is that he's healing and recovering a lot sooner and quicker than they anticipate. I don't think they're rushing him. They're just saying, because when I saw the dude is running, hopping, doing the things that they got to do, but he's just recovering a lot quicker. There are athletes.
I
that
mean,
recover quicker.
I'm just saying, hopping, running doesn't involve your Achilles. I'm just saying,
Actually,
because
running and jumping does.
the forward motion is what your Achilles.
I understand that, but when you're walking and you're running, you're still using your Achilles because it's part of your foot.
But that's not.
I
the
think
amount of
I
pressure
think
you using cutting and
I
doing your.
I think to
remember
set
adjustments.
I think to settle this, we will just have to wait until the news comes in that he's going to play.
Yeah,
And
basically.
because at this
And
point
then then he hurts himself again because he's come back too early.
at this point we're just
Well,
talking to talk. We don't really know
Yeah.
the
Like Joel
the depths
Embiid
of
coming
this.
back too early.
So you know what? I think the focus is though going back to Joe is can he find the lineup that works? Can he make the right moves, the right plays? And we'll see because we lost by 10. Derek White shot 5 for 18, 3 for 11 from 3. Peyton Pritchard 2 for 10, 1 for 7 from 3. I mean, we gotta just hit shots at the.
And
at
that's
this
just by
point.
10 points. So again, I'm not like I said, I'm not going crazy or
Yeah.
anything. I would just
Yeah,
And I think we gotta play bigger because
Yeah.
getting out rebounded 53 to 37 is not.
that's just not gonna cut it. I mean, you're playing small. You're always I don't care if you're the worst team in the league. You're playing small against the worst team. You're
If
probably
you
gonna get
want
out
to, if
rebounded.
you want to play your 3 guards, then you, I don't know. I don't think you can have you can't have Jaylen Brown at the 4. You got to have the 2
No.
bigs in. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
Well, knowing we got to move on, got it going. Just want to say thank you to everyone. If anybody have any comments, any suggestions, let us know. If anybody want to be on the show, just send us an email. We'll send you the link. We're just very grateful. If anything, like I said, thank you for watching. Like I always said, God bless and good night. In this case, you have a good day.
cue the music.